Hear my words and bear witness to my vows. Buffering gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not stop until the video ends. I shall take no pee break, do no trolling, and support those who are genuine. I shall earn no spotlight and win no fame. I shall live and die at my keyboard. I am the like amongst the masses. I am the watcher on the computer screen. I am the comment that may never be replied. I pledge my time and honor to the viral watch for this video and all the videos to come.
Oh yeah, awesome. Suck it, bitch. I can dance all day. I can dance all day. What you got? Jack shit. Boom. Headshot. Bullshit.
Alright, who the hell are you?
Ease up, fool. The name's Locke. I come in peace and all of that shit.
Minecraft? Really?
It's a nice change of pace. Plus I'm kicking ass.
You do realize you're on creative mode. Never mind. What are you doing in my house?
Boom. Check it.
What are you... Wait. $25 on my Patreon account. From you?
I wanna use to review a YouTube series.
Oh, really? Huh. Then, what kind of review do you have in mind?
Well...
Oh, here we go again. Created by John Graham in October of 2007, it was a live-action machinima hybrid series which entails the lives of two figurine versions of Master Chief and the Arbiter. It is mainly based around the two playing Halo 3 and Halo Reach and doing other things Halo related. But they will also occasionally play other games while spending the remainder of their time pulling off various shenanigans. So it's kind of like Toy Story meets the internet. Upon their releases, these videos would reach anywhere from 1 to 2 million views each after being uploaded a month later. Machinima, being the greedy scumsuckers that they are, don't worry guys, I will still credit your clips at the end. Took this opportunity to write up a quick contract and put his series on their show, and continue to pump more out for the last 7 seasons.
Hey, get on with the review, you pot-bellied bastard.
You know, if you didn't pay me, I would have kicked your plastic ass out by now for talking to me like that.
Just get on with it.
So, without further delay, let's take a look at the very first season of Arby and the Chief. So the series begins with a few noobs being pinned down by an enemy turret, but that doesn't last very long as the Master Chief himself makes his grand introduction, with some epic music and some infamous words.
Hey guys, what are going on in this level?
Wow! Hey Locke, he's about as bad of a spiller as you are.
Go suck a dick from your mama.
Anywho, it turns out to be all a dream as the Chief wakes up from the sound of the phone ringing as he gets a package from the delivery man. It turns out to be a new Halo action figure of the Arbiter. As the Chief goes back to playing his video games, he retreats back into the kitchen to see the Arbiter breaking out of his box just to get the drop on the Chief.
Sad face.
My name is the Arbiter, motherfucker.
So after that violent introduction, Arby and the Chief
He said it! He said it!
sit down together to get into some multiplayer action on the Xbox, and get into a discussion about how the Arbiter believes that it is really not worth the extra $10 just to buy a few more maps, while the Chief's only rebuttal to this discussion is,
You're poor. You can't afford stuff. My turn.
That
Gave me the controller.
Go to hell. I'm playing.
Gave me.
"Children, calm down, otherwise none of you will play for the rest of the night." As Chief gets back into playing his game, Arby criticizes his skills, telling him how much of a noob he is for only using rocket launchers and grenades to kill his targets. The Chief denies this as he tries to take them head on, but it doesn't go too well. But the Chief gets the last laugh as he hands Arby back the controller and smacks him with a frying pan.
This is gonna be a great relationship, I can tell.
LOL indeed.
Spartan pride, motherfucker.
And on to episode 2. Oh yeah, now we're talking little classy jazz up in here. So in this episode, we see Arby getting comfy playing Halo 3 and the Chief typing away on the computer.
I thought you said you hated Bungie.
No, I still love Bungie, and I think Halo 3 is great.
Halo is my life!
And after some gameplay and getting into another discussion about whether or not how important it is to wear custom armor, which it is, the Chief draws up some plans on how to get some new recon armor from Bungie. Arby looks over his plans to see how incredibly complex it is and what kind of flaws there are that will not work for a job like this.
And Sam Fisher is a fictional character. Same goes for Chris Redfield, Solid Snake, and Captain McMillan.
Then just get Ninja Brian. I hear he is the internet equivalent to Chuck Norris. So with the Chief feeling a little sad about all of this, Arby comforts him and suggests that he should just send Bungie an email instead. With the help of Arby, he types up a well-written email, and all they can do now is just wait.
Can I play Call of Duty for now?
Fuck you.
So this episode ends with Arby playing his Call of Duty and the Chief looking up his lolcats on the internet.
Alright guys, let's do this. I'll drive.
Shoddy.
I'll get the turret.
Alright, now we're talking some action.
Whoa, what? Who the fuck is this?
Oh snap, is that who I think it is?
Why, hello there. Check this out. IDAX recon armor.
No one gives a shit.
They're just jealous. So the Chief continues to show off his armor as none of his fellow temporary teammates don't really care about it, but that doesn't stop the Chief.
Piss off! Stop following me! I don't care! Stop fucking following me!
Except of course, a hella friendly gunfire.
Reckon armor sucks anyway.
And with his newfound cockiness for new armor, Arby tells Chief that he has a bit of an attitude problem, especially after Chief takes Arby's favorite Call of Duty game away from him and flushes it down the toilet. When Arby comes a knocking asking where his game is, he becomes a little suspicious.
Then what the hell are you doing in there?
Actually, I am jacking off. Go away.
That doesn't seem physically possible.
After a stern talk with the Chief, he finally hands over the game, which looks pretty believable to me. I mean, look at this. You got your guns, you got your plain shooting stuff, and of course you got yourself a happy little soldier right in the middle. But Arby is not convinced, especially after discovering that there is only a cookie in the case and not a disc. So Arby goes out to buy another game while Chief unclogs the toilet. Thus ends episode 3 as we move on to episode 4. I see Arby is getting a little creative with his Halo maps.
For just cool, but... Jesus Christ.
Well, that's just typical Microsoft gameplay for you. The Chief lets Arby know that he may be too drunk to play Halo with him, but he sees right through his ploy and drags him on over for some split-screen action. It goes smoothly for the first 5 seconds until Chief notices something that seems quite out of place. He claims to have hit Arby first, but was still taken down. Which can mean only one thing.
Is it really a big deal?
Game. We're going into theater mode.
Ah, snap, he's making this official now.
Theater mode is for bitch-ass crybaby.
After a quick replay, Chief sees that he did in fact hit Arby first, but because of the health system, it makes Chief go into an uproar, forcing his hand and writing an angry letter to Bungie. Arby tries to reason with him, but we get this for 2.5 minutes.
I'm sending Bungie a very angry email.
No. Listen to me, you fucking idiot. Every
Fuck
player
you,
is governed
Snake.
by the
If
same
you
melee
have a
system.
well, can I
It's not
you
just
should
you.
die. Plain
So
and
by
fucking
the law
simple.
of average
Bitch,
ratio,
you buzzword, shut up, you're
Yep, that's pretty much it. Luckily, Arby manages to calm the Chief down and resume their game like good little toys.
You suck big throbbing cock at Halo 3 anyway.
Goddamn, Elite always getting the last word in.
In episode 5, Arby is astonished to see that Chief is playing something other than Halo for a change. Chief tells him that his game was lagging and decided to change things up a bit, and not because he downloaded a crap ton of porn onto the computer.
What the hell would you do with 700 gigabytes of pornography? That's like 4 months of porn.
Or a very productive weekend if you play your cards right.
Up top. Ow. You fucker.
So Arby deletes Chief's porn and plays some Call of Duty 4. Arby notices Chief's gloom and suggests that he should play Call of Duty 4 instead. To the Chief's surprise, it does become a lot different than what he is used to on Halo. What with different classes, perks, and even a different control setting.
What the fuck, grenade button no work.
A very different type of control setting than what he is used to. And after getting killed just once, the Chief quits immediately and heads straight back to the porn where Arby's game is lagging.
Stop downloading porn.
Well, the guy's gotta pass the time if he ain't on the Xbox. And finally, we are on to episode 6, where the Chief and Arby are trying to get to the other side of this room in order to see some sort of Easter egg.
Check this shit out. Look.
After failing to grenade and rocket jump over a nearly impossible gap in this level, Chief cheers up Arby, giving him a hug with a note taped to his back. Smooth, Chief, real smooth. And they decide to switch things up and go mano-y-mano with some Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Chief is unable to find his character on here, as Arby explains to him why Master Chief is not in here at all.
But Master Chief is a pretty cool guy. He kills aliens and doesn't afraid of anything.
What? Huh? What? What?
So he decides to pick Samus because it's the closest resemblance to him. And as soon as their brawl is underway, it is quite clear that Chief is not quite good at this game either. And he takes losing pretty well this time around.
Stupid fucking little kitty Barbie and Ken Sesame Street Pussy Polly Pocket Limpy Kitty Gay Stupid Brothers Brawl.
Well, sort of.
What a fucking bitch ass crybaby he is.
Hey, you said it, not me. So the Chief decides to look up some booby pics on the internet while Arby continues to play Super Smash Bros. Until he discovers the "I'm stupid" note behind his back as the Chief does his Rafflecopter dance. And thus ends Season 1 of Arby and the Chief.
So
What?
So what did you think?
Well, it is a viral classic after all. However,
Oh no.
after rewatching this many years later, I have come to see some teeny tiny flaws, like the camera that John Graham used is a little glitchy at times, but it is pretty much overshadowed by the hilarious comedy antics from John Graham's funny ass writing and his cheap effects to make these action figures move around and act. Everyone on the internet dug this new form of Halo-style comedy that Machinima decided to keep him around for 7 seasons and a couple of spin-offs here and there. Those sequels, which I will get into
Some other time?
exactly. Which is why I give Season 1 a pretty solid 4.5 out of 5. And if you watchers out there want to watch this series in its entirety, feel free to click the screen right here and it'll take you straight to their playlist.
More.
What?
Come on, review just one more.
Hey Locke, it's 1 season per review. That's my personal rule. However, I could do the next one for free.
Really? Wait, what's the catch?
Well, you did say earlier that you do specialize in some certain skills, am I right?
Yep.
Would one of those skills have to involve finding certain people?
Depends. Who are you looking for?
You have to excuse me, guys, while I conduct some personal business on my end. I'll see you all next time on the Boob Tube. Now, about that deal.